Hit it, ho. Boom, 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 boom. Just hit the hee and go for it.
Hee. All right, here we go. CSR, we're back.
Yeah. We're coming in strong.
We're back, man, but it's not good. All right, wow, hold on. I got to recover from that. All right, after a 3-week layoff?
Just about, yeah.
3 weeks?
Almost a month.
Yeah. We're back on. We are just 2/3 of the group today.
Yep.
Actually, I guess it would be 2/5 if you count, I guess if you count our staff.
Yeah.
But as far as on the host, there's only 2 of us here this week. Me, Doug.
Steven.
And Justin's not with us this week. He's got some prior arrangements and some prior commitments he had to deal with.
Yep.
So we're gonna try to do him proud this week.
This one's for Justin.
Yes. So here we go.
And stepping in for Justin.
Yeah.
Mysterious Tech Guy did admirably.
I was gonna try to just skip over that, but
well, we're gonna have to try to give him some credit. It was A for effort, but F for execution.
But I will say this: it was unique.
It was something.
So we're probably never to be repeated again. So that was like a one of a kind limited edition.
He came off the bench and he got benched real quick.
Wow!
Aww.
But good job. Good job.
Yeah, you stepped in. We'll give you credit for that.
All right. So CSR season 2, episode 11. Walker, Carolina Ranger this week. If you can figure it out.
Yep.
It's just good to be back.
It's good to be. It's great to be back.
Happy early Halloween to everybody. This week.
Be safe.
So, hey, be careful out there.
Check your candy.
Check your candy. And there's probably a lot of toilet paper that's being thrown in the trees. It's probably like COVID. We're running low on toilet paper.
Yeah. Like, if you need to, go ahead and TP my house. I'm actually getting kind of low.
There you go.
Hey, toilet paper is expensive now.
2-ply?
Yeah. At this point, I'll take whatever it needs.
Okay.
COVID kind of took away. I was a Charmin Ultra Soft guy. Yeah. But he kind of took away my, I guess, pickiness.
You had to have it.
I had to have it.
Yeah. So. All right, cool. So we're going to start out. We'll go ahead and get into the wheel of numbers.
All right.
And I say, how do we do that? I usually say, come on down. Yeah, there we go. All right, here we go. All right, so the number this week, and who suggested this one?
God, it was so long ago. I don't remember, to be honest.
39.
I want to say maybe Tampa Steve.
Okay, well, you know who you are.
And thank you. And sorry it took so long for us to do it.
So number 39. So Steven, take it away.
All right, so I've got a bunch, but we'll go quick since it's just 2 of us. I'm going to go one of my favorite players in the NFL right now, Eddie Jackson, safety for the Bears.
Yep.
Love him.
Good ball player.
Yep. And Mysterious Tech Guy, if you want to chime in with any 39s that you know, you can chime in.
Go right ahead. You good?
Go ahead.
All right, so I've got, you went NFL. And I do have some NFLs, but I'm going to try to switch it around a little bit. I'm going to go NASCAR.
Oh, NASCAR.
Because we usually say that for last. So we're going to give him some love.
Yeah, do it.
I'm going to go good old Ryan Newman.
Newman.
The Alltel, I believe it was a Chevy maybe. Might have been, I don't know. But it was Alltel, sponsored by Alltel.
Okay.
Ryan Newman.
Well, I'm going to keep it NASCAR. And I'm going to go Ryan Sieg.
Okay.
Current driver in the Xfinity Series.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, okay.
So 2 Ryans right there.
So let's just keep it NASCAR and we end it.
Yeah, that's cool.
Because this is one of our favorite NASCAR drivers.
Oh, please tell me.
Friend of the show.
Hit it.
God rest his soul.
Please say it.
Dick Trickle.
I love some Dick Trickle.
The Pedigree Ford.
Pedigree Ford.
Pedigree.
Is that the dog food?
Yes, sir.
Oh, very nice.
Yes, sir.
Dick Trickle drove some dog food.
Yeah, I had to go way out in the archives to find that one.
I didn't know Pedigree was back then.
Man.
Back then.
Good old Dick Trickle.
Dick Trickle. All right. I'm going to go former NFL or Panther player, Reggie Bonifant.
Yep. Actually had that one on my list.
Yeah.
He actually was playing, I think, for the Redskins.
I did. What the hell did you just say?
The Commanders. and I think they cut him.
Yeah, I'm sure they did.
Yeah, but
with Robinson coming back.
Yep.
Which is an awesome, good
Which
story.
is a great story.
Yeah, that's I actually want to talk about that when we get to
we will.
on my one.
We will. I'll keep it in the I guess, Panther vein.
Okay.
Brett Maxey.
Ooh.
He played back on the first team, the very first team, 95-96 season. Good. He was a pretty good safety. It might have been a corner, but he played defensive back. So
yeah,
Brett
they kind of rotate a little bit out there.
Yep.
That guy, you got anything?
Got anybody?
I got one.
You got one?
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
And it bleeds the black and yellow.
Here we go.
Oh my God. All right, who you got?
Minka Fitzpatrick.
Minka Fitzpatrick. That's a good one.
That's a good one.
He pulled that one out of his butt, I think.
Yep. Well,
But it's a good one.
it stinks.
Yeah. Yeah, you got that. I'm going to go with another Jackson player, Steven Jackson.
Steven Jackson.
I love some Steven Jackson for the Rams.
And did he spell it right?
He did.
There you go.
V man.
You like him because he's he's got the SJ going. Oh yeah, he's going, man.
He's a beast too.
All right, so two more in the NFL real quick. Larry Zonka, beast for the Dolphins.
Hell yeah.
Back in the day, was part of the undefeated team.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to go Steelers over here with a Tar Heel tie-in. Willie Parker.
Oh, very nice.
Willie Parker, running back for the Tar Heels
That's a good
and the Steelers.
I like that.
What you got baseball? You got any baseball?
I got Rafael Soriano.
Okay, cool. I've got Darryl Strawberry when he was with the Yankees.
Oh, very nice.
Yep.
Very nice. Greg Ostertag?
Oh, yeah. Basketball. For Utah?
Yes.
Utah?
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
I've also got Frank Thomas. How can we forget Frank Thomas?
Yeah, Frank the Tank.
Yeah, I mean, you got to go Frank Thomas.
That's for sure.
Basketball, you pulled out Ostertag, right?
Yep.
I'm showing Dwight Howard had 39 on the Lakers,
Lakers.
and the Sixers.
Yep. He played for he played for Philly?
Yeah.
He played for them for just a little bit,
It's
right?
like a C, yeah,
Yeah.
not even, yeah.
I got Jeremy Grant,
Yes.
so that one's pretty good. What about NHL? You got anything NHL?
I don't have anything in NHL.
So I got Dominic Haskett.
Okay.
He's a goalie, and then Alex Najefovic. I think he played for us. Najefovic.
There you go. Yeah. Yeah, NATO.
Yeah, sure. Ned. Ned.
Go Ned.
Go. That's perfect. I love
You
Ned.
pronounced it great.
It's pretty close.
I'll end with this one. Tom Tolbert. He was a second-round pick by the Hornets in 1988, first season.
Oh, very nice.
Tom Tolbert. Yep. And he was I think he had a nickname, and he might not. I probably made this up, but he was like vanilla because he was the whitest guy.
Oh, really?
You'd ever see. Yeah, there's no doubt he was a white guy.
Oh man.
So he played pretty good. I mean, he was kind of a underneath grabbing rebounds.
Yeah,
wasn't a bad ball player.
He did the dirty work.
They were the expansion team, so he had to do it. He did the dirty work.
Did the dirty work.
So that's pretty much all I've got. The only other one I had was Michaelis for the Cardinals, our pitcher.
Oh yeah.
He wears 39.
Oh yeah.
That's all I got.
All right, cool. Well, that is Wheel of Numbers. Look out for our Instagram story. Probably Monday. We'll be posting to see what you guys want us to do for our. I don't know. We usually do a live, and that's kind of what sets us up today.
And we were going to mention that because of Justin's absence,
Yeah.
and that was his whole baby.
Yeah, that's his thing.
We kind of, as a tribute to him, decided not to go live tonight. Yeah. So maybe we'll post.
We'll make a separate post over the weekend. First one to answer. We'll do that number, and then we'll get your guys' answer on Monday. We'll post the number then.
Or like when you post that the episode's up.
Yeah.
You could put it in the comments.
We can put it in the comments. Yeah,
cool.
definitely.
All right.
All right.
We're going to go to Charlotte FC, just kind of a season wrap up.
Yep.
Almost made the playoffs, man.
Good first season.
Oh, man.
I mean, you can't be pissed off about it.
No, and the fan base, I got to give you guys credit, man. It was a party.
Oh, yeah.
Every match. You notice I said match.
Yeah.
But yeah, they finished basically with a record of 13, 18, and 3. Ninth, 4 points out of a playoff spot. 4 points. So you got to tip your hat to them, man. They had a fired coach in the middle of the year, not even the middle. It was almost like the first quarter.
Yeah, first quarter of the year.
And they did, and I thought I added it here, but I didn't. But I did. Yeah, I did. They did extend. No, I didn't either. I thought I wrote it down. But anyway, they extended the head coaching job to the interim.
Oh, I like it.
God, man, I thought I wrote it down, but I might have a screenshot. So
okay.
Talk. Let me see if I can.
Well, I mean, our first year we had a couple big wins, beating Chelsea. That was nuts.
Oh, that was crazy.
Beating Philly, beating the brakes off of Philly.
I mean, they thumped them.
I mean, at the end of the year, was it 4-0? Mm-hmm. And I think was it Rios had 4 goals, right? Mm-hmm. I mean, just some big wins. I mean, our biggest struggle is obviously being away from Bofa and being away from Charlotte. We had 13 wins, you said. I think 11 of them were at home, probably, off the top of my head. I mean, kudos to those guys. I mean, we have a good young team. I really do like that interim head coach. I like extending him because our season really did turn around once we put him in place.
I'm going to try Steven. All right, you ready?
All right, we hit it.
Christian, and I think this is how you pronounce his last name. If I butchered it, is what it is. Is it Latanzio?
Yeah, I give it that.
Well, he was offered the head coaching job and took it. So he is now the official head coach.
I mean, I think that's fair. I mean, he did a great job.
I think he did too.
You know? I mean, look how different the team played once he took over the helm.
And by the way, all you FC guys, don't burn us.
I mean,
we're still learning, man.
Yeah, give us some time. Give us some time. None of us are really big soccer guys coming into it.
Yep.
So give
but
us
we
some
do
time.
have representation in the studio.
Yes, we do.
So
and World Cup is coming up.
It is.
I think it
Glad
starts next month.
Yep.
End of November. So
let me ask you a question. Do you have World Cup fever?
I'm getting there, dude. I am getting there.
Do you have a temperature?
Of 69.
Nice.
Of 103. I was going to say that.
Very good. Very good. But Charlotte FC, man, we're proud of you. You guys had a great for inaugural season.
Oh, yeah.
And you guys, Justin, still haven't went to a match.
No, we'll be going to one next year.
Yeah, we got to do that, man.
For sure.
It's a party. Yeah. Like I said, it's a party. So, all right, congratulations, FC. And I do say that with, I mean it because, I thought it was a very successful first season.
Hell yeah.
All right, man. We're gonna turn. We're gonna turn to the left.
Turn to the left.
Stephen, go ahead and take this one, big guy.
Well, go ahead and recap everything up to Homestead.
Okay, cool.
Since you got that,
I got that real quick, and it's just guys, because we missed some stuff. Basically, what I've got is we had a couple of races. The Texas race, Reddick was your winner.
Yep.
We don't need to update. I know Harvick was leading that race, blew a tire.
Yeah.
Truex was leading, blew a tire.
No.
But yeah, we won't update the standings or anything. Then the next race was Talladega, Chase Elliott. That's pretty much all I got on that one. And then the Roval at Charlotte.
Yeah.
And that one, good God, who won that one? I don't have the winner. Who won the Roval?
God.
Oh my God, who won the Roval?
Oh, give me a second.
Hey, all you NASCAR guys out there.
Don't burn. Hey, we're 3 weeks rusty.
John and Reaper, cut us some slack.
Let's see.
What?
Christopher Bell.
It was Bell.
Christopher Bell.
That's right. It was because Harvick actually finished well in that race.
Yeah.
But yep, Harvick was actually leading at one point.
Yeah, he was doing really good.
So, which this gets us up to, and again, Harvick was eliminated. Our original drivers, Harvick got eliminated. Truex didn't make it.
Reddick eliminated in round of 16.
Reddick was in the playoffs just like Harvick, but they both got eliminated eventually.
First round, they were done.
Yep. So now we'll come up to speed. Steven, take it away.
So, first race of the round of 4, I'm sorry. Logano gets the first win in Las Vegas.
Yeah, he
so
did.
that secures him in the championship race.
Yep.
That then takes him to Homestead. Your new driver, who unfortunately is not in the playoffs anymore either.
Yeah, he was eliminated at Vegas.
Yeah. So Larson ends up winning the Cup. It wins in Homestead.
Freaking week late.
Yeah. Hey, same thing happened with me and Reddick.
Mm-hmm.
The next week, he wins. Noah Gragson, who has been on a tear in the Xfinity Series, wins in Xfinity.
Yep.
And then Ty Metchke wins the Truck Series.
Okay.
Going back to Cup, Logano finished 18th, but he's already secured into the championship round.
Right.
And then Chastain finished in second. Chastain's having a hell of a year.
He is.
Like, hell of a year. Shout out to Trackhouse Racing.
Yep.
They have picked the driver right there, and he is just killing it. Playoff standings wise, right now, I think in the round of 4, Logano's locked in. Chase Elliott's in there. Chastain is second.
Mm-hmm.
Chase Elliott, and then
William Byron
is fourth.
Yep.
So it all comes down to Martinsville to see who's going to be in Phoenix racing for the Cup.
And that is the Xfinity 500 in Martinsville.
I mean, that was pretty good, though.
Yeah.
I'll give it that.
Xfinity's throwing in some money, man.
Shit ton.
A ton.
Shit ton. So Xfinity and Cup will be in Martinsville. Truck is off until 11-4 for their championship race in Phoenix as well.
Yeah, and that championship race will be November 6th, and again at Phoenix.
And shout out again, I want to shout out, going back to Xfinity, Noah Gragson. I mean, this kid is absolutely killing it.
He is.
I don't know. I wish I could look up to see how many wins he has this year. 8 wins this year.
Wow.
And 19 top fives, 24 top. I mean, the kid's killing it.
That's pretty solid.
You know, he's going to be racing, I think, for Richard Petty in Cup next year.
He's going to be 42.
Yeah, so it's going to be interesting to see how he does.
Yeah. I'll be pulling for him.
And then I do want to bring up, this could maybe be a get off my lawn, but it's NASCAR too. The Bubba Wallace.
It's my get off my lawn.
It's okay. I'll leave it to that.
Stop the calls. We have a winner.
Okay.
All right. Cool.
We'll leave it to get off my lawn.
So I do want to note that again, our drivers that we drew.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Larson was eliminated. So now Steven has Logano, who is in first place. Good. Anyway, Chastain. That's
Justin's boy.
So you guys are sitting 1 and 2. So I was going to ask y'all, should I pick up one of the other two, or I'm just out?
I mean, I feel like it'd be fun. I mean, if you want to wait till Tuesday,
we'll do
to
that.
see who's locked in.
We'll do that,
and we'll flip a coin.
Yeah, and again, I mean, you guys would get the ultimate win.
And who knows? Honestly,
yeah,
Chastain could wreck out.
Yeah,
I mean, he could finish terribly.
That is the truth,
and I hope not, because I mean that's Justin's guy. But it could be a completely top 4 going in.
Yeah, but we'll do that next week.
Yeah,
and we are shooting to go ahead and get back to our regular day next week.
Yeah,
but life's been happening, so we'll do what we got to do.
Bear with us.
All right, cool. So let's go to the Hornets.
Yeah, I mean, hey,
Buzz City, baby, and they look good, man.
Very, very surprising.
They look good.
Very strong start, especially not playing with ball.
Right. Nice.
But I mean, I do see the difference in this team with Hayward being healthy. I mean, you can see a big difference.
Can I talk about Hayward for a minute?
Please talk about Hayward.
Please tell me what's going on with his hair.
I love it.
What in the hell is going on with his hair?
Holy
crap.
It looks like a mullet type. I don't know what's it.
Dude, it's a mullet. It's a
hodgepodge of haircuts.
I don't know what it is, man.
And kudos to the guy. He's rocking it.
But if we're winning,
I don't care what you do.
I don't care what he does.
You can have the Von Miller patch. That's cool. Hey, that's what the Bills probably said to him.
Oh my God, man!
Hey,
just stay healthy.
Stay healthy and play good.
Your hair is injured, but you're playing. We gave the Hornets a lot of garbage. I think we gave them a lot of heat when they went out and rehired their ex-wife, Clifford. But
right.
Dude, I think they're buying in with Clifford.
They're playing pretty damn good.
He's got them playing. And we were missing our stars.
No.
I mean, Ball's out. We don't know what's going on with.
No, yeah.
I'm not even going to say his name.
Yeah.
I'm just not.
That guy.
And then we had some issues with Book Knight.
Yeah, who's been playing?
Who's playing well. By the way, he just got fouled again. I don't know if you watched the game last night. They were killing him.
Oh, yeah, they were murdering him.
They weren't calling anything.
Nothing.
He's probably in concussion protocol. I think Randall knocked the crap out of him last
really?
night. But yeah, they're playing well, man. And, Rozier's hurt. I mean, he's not playing.
Yeah, he was out last night.
Yeah. So.
And there was a big rumor. Westbrook was out and Rozier's out. That's not just a coincidence. Like, come on.
And can I add that the Lakers are 0-4 and I'm loving every minute of it? Can I add that?
No, yeah, I get it.
I love it.
What is the freaking hype of Russell Westbrook coming to Charlotte?
I don't want Russell Westbrook.
Why is it front office? Do we want that?
I don't want him. I mean, I'm not hating on him. I just don't want him.
But I don't want him either. But he doesn't fit our team.
Nah, I don't want him.
I think he's still 0 for 163 this year.
I think once we get back to our regular players, I think Charlotte's going to be a tough team. They're going to be tough.
I think they're going to surprise some people.
I do too.
Shout out to Nick Richards, who's been playing very well.
Yes.
Now I don't know if he's going to be our future starting center.
He looks
good.
But
he's looking pretty good. First 2 games, he was averaging 15 and 9, almost a double-double. Good wins against the Spurs. Spurs are this year. They're mid.
Any win on the road is a good win.
But, beating them 129 to 102, which I think was the biggest franchise opening difference, if I'm not wrong.
Differential.
Yeah, differential. Yeah, beating by 27 points.
In the team history.
Yep.
Yep.
And then, but beating the Hawks 126 to 109.
And I did not expect that.
No.
I have to be
with
honest.
how loaded the Hawks are now, especially at guard.
Yeah, I didn't expect that.
And we're kind of depleted at guard right now. Hats off to them. going to the next game, Pelicans, I mean, they exposed us, which we knew they would.
Pelicans should be good.
I thought Zion had a field day. It was Giannis Valanciunas or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, he dropped 30 and 17 on us. We couldn't do anything.
Nope.
And this is something that's going to be my gripe
for
the year.
Here we go.
It's points in the paint. Oh. We are getting murdered.
Getting killed.
Murdered.
Getting killed.
I mean, they killed us 62 to 48 points in the paint. The Pelicans out rebounded us by 53 to 37, which is we can't have that. That's not how you win games.
Yep. How does the games win? How do you win the game?
You score baskets and rebound the freaking ball.
And
there you go, rebound.
Defend the paint.
But close game against the Knicks.
Hey, who woke him up?
I don't know, but he messed me up because he stuttered and then I stuttered. But close game against the Knicks. Last 134 to 131.
It was a good game. I watched it.
And overtime
was a good game.
Without Rozier and Martin.
Good game.
I mean, how can you not? I mean, Hayward continued his strong start, but I am loving Dennis Smith Jr.
Yeah, and we talked about that before we started the show tonight, and he is an NC State.
Yep.
You know, I don't know if he's a grad,
but he was a player. He went there,
and apparently he was wanting to go to the NFL if he didn't get his shot back in the NBA.
Well, he's looking pretty bulked right now.
So he's playing well. Mm-hmm. I like the pickup.
I do think him coming off the bench is perfect.
Oh yeah,
especially when ball comes back.
I do want to note from watching that game last night, and people are out of their minds. Even after the game, I mean, Clifford was raising hell when they were reviewing it. PJ's was a 2.
Yeah.
I think his foot was on the line.
Yeah.
It was close, but I think Clifford even said after watching his press conference, he said it was a 2.
So unfortunately, I can't get the games. I'm trying to figure out a way I can watch them. Yep. But I did see the picture, and what was it called? Was it called a 3 or was it called a 2?
It was called a 2.
So I feel like they'd have enough video evidence to overturn it.
Just like they say, if it's not conclusive.
Right. Now, to me, based off the picture I saw, it did look like a 3 to me.
Yeah.
But, I mean, if you don't have enough evidence, if it's that close, they're not going to overturn it.
I mean, do I think it was a horrible call? No.
No,
it wasn't.
Right.
But I think it was a 2. But either way, it doesn't matter. But I just wanted to add that in because on Twitter people were going.
Oh yeah, they're going crazy.
But yeah, man, right now the Hornets, man, they're sitting at 2-2. They're 9th in the Eastern Conference. They could have been as high as 2nd if they'd have won last night. They're a game and a half out of first. They are tied for 2nd in the Southeast Division, which I want to talk about that in a minute. Okay, they generally go by conference,
right?
Why do they even have divisions?
See, that's what I don't understand.
It's kind of weird, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, it's not like you win. It's not like in
you're not
football,
the division champs.
It's not in football. It has anything to do with seedings.
No, it really doesn't.
It's not like baseball. It has anything to do with pennants.
Does it help with the scheduling? I mean, like you maybe have more common opponent games.
I mean, maybe. But
I mean, if anybody knows, comment.
Based off playoff implications, though, it doesn't seem like
it's always the top 8.
Yeah, it doesn't matter what division you are.
Then you got the 9 and 10 play-in game.
But like you said, maybe because we're all close. Because in their divisions, it is all kind of about the same. Like everybody's close. We got Atlanta.
It's the Southeast.
We got Atlanta. We got Miami. We got Orlando.
Yep. It's kind of like hockey.
Yeah.
I mean, the Canes are in the Metropolitan, but you always see the Eastern Conference standings.
But it's not like football where we have Atlanta. Then we go to New Orleans, then we go down to Tampa.
But you have a division champ.
Yeah. And it has playoff implications.
It's just it's a little weird to me.
Right. But going back to that Knicks game, and my gripe, points in the paint rough again, 74 to 56. We give up 61.5 points in the paint. Which, do you know where that lands in the NBA spectrum?
What you got?
Dead last. We're the worst in points in the paint.
That is not good.
So 4 games into it. I mean, it's early. Let's not jump off the bridge yet. But we are middle in the pack defensive rating, though. We're at 111.1, which is about 18th.
Okay.
So
here's some stats I found.
Let's hit it.
Hornets this season, and again, we're 4 games in.
Yeah.
We are first point per game. Mm-hmm. Gotta like that.
Well, we knew we had a good offense.
Sure. First in 3-point percentage.
I like that a lot.
Second in field goal percentage.
Wow.
4th in offensive rating.
Mm-hmm. Which is the same thing, defensive rating.
And 7th in net rating. All without their best players.
Yeah.
So you got to give it to them, man.
So I like to see how if this team continues on this trend when the ball comes back.
Yep, I agree.
So, and speaking of Ball, we did exercise his 4th-year team option.
We did.
And then we exercised the 3rd-year team option on Book Knight and Kai Jones.
Yeah.
So,
which I think those are probably good moves.
Yeah. I mean, especially Ball, and we don't know what we have in Book Knight and Jones.
Yeah.
Next game is Friday at the Magic at 7 p.m.
And they are 0-5.
Are they really? They're that bad?
Yes, they're 0-5.
I know Cole Anthony's out indefinitely, apparently.
Yeah, they're out. They're 0-5. And then they got the Warriors and the Kings. Yeah. So.
Well, they might get a win against the Kings, possibly.
Yeah.
Possibly.
I did want a couple things about the Hornets I wanted to say real quick before we get out of here. Last time the Hornets played in New York, I was there and got a win.
Oh, yeah.
So, damn it, I should have been there last night.
You should have went.
So, damn it, you can't win without me, guys.
Apparently.
And I just wanted to give a shout out to they unveiled the statement edition uniforms, and they wore them last night.
Yeah.
The purple ones.
Yep.
Dude, they're pretty sweet.
They look good.
No more cha.
No cha.
They have Hornets on them.
Cha, bro.
So, hey, no more cha.
Does it say whore?
It says Hornets.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't say Hornets.
It doesn't say HOR?
No.
Oh, okay.
Well, that would not be good.
Hey, I'm just saying.
Isn't that a garden tool?
That's a hoe.
Okay, well.
Well, pretty close.
A hoe's
though.
a hoe.
Hey, a hoe's a hoe and a whore's a whore.
A hoe's handy.
Yeah, exactly.
So, hey, it's a family show.
Yeah.
But,
Sorry, guys.
Just wanted to say that about the Hornets, though. I mean, we all agree. I mean, 4 games in, but they look promising.
They're surprising people.
And I like. I don't know, man. I think they're buying into Clifford, man. So we'll see. We got what 78 to go.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens. So good job, Hornets. Keep it going. I'm actually wearing a Hornets brand tonight.
Oh, there you go.
So go Hornets.
There you go.
All right. So cool. Let's go to Canes.
Yeah, it's a strong start.
Dude, this is our mainstay team.
I mean, if we didn't have the Hurricanes, I don't know what we would do.
I mean, look, I give the Canes organization credit, man.
Right.
They win. And they know how to put teams. They reload every year.
They keep their core and they add pieces.
They add. It kind of reminds me of the way the Patriots do business.
Yep.
But they keep winning.
Hey, 4-1-1 right now. Bless you.
Bless you.
Thank you.
It goes in tight.
Good talking.
That's nice.
Sound pretty good.
Whatever you said.
Shmashkopakov has been ridiculous to start the year.
Nice.
9.7 goals, which is tied for the most in NHL.
Yep. And did have a hat trick.
Hat trick against the Oilers.
Yep.
Nikas has really brought his A game to start the year.
Yep.
I thought he's done very well. That's about all I've got for the Canes.
Yeah, I just got the scores of the wins, but I mean, they're 4-1. That's all we really needed. 4-1-1.
It seems like Burns has played pretty well for us.
Oh, yeah, it's a good pickup.
Yeah,
very good pickup.
Pesci. I think Pesci's played very well for us too.
They're just 3 games back in the conference behind the Bruins.
They're 3 games back.
3 points.
Oh, 3 ball. I was like, what?
And is this thing on? But 3 points, they're second in the Eastern Conference.
Yeah.
But 3 points behind the Bruins. I know Sarah's loving it.
Yeah, I think is Pittsburgh?
They're two. They're up there too.
Yeah.
Yeah. But next game is tomorrow night.
And it's the Caniac's first watch party, yeah?
Yep. And that's glad. There you go. Nice segue.
God, dude.
I was going to allude to that.
Well, I alluded faster.
Nice. there's our tribute to Justin.
There you go.
But yeah, man, tomorrow night at H2 Public House. 7 o'clock is puck drop, but we'll be out there probably around 6:30ish.
Well, I'll get off at 7, so maybe I'll make a guest appearance.
Yeah, everybody come out there, man. It's the first one. We like to get a good crowd out there. I'm not sure about H2 usually does like bucket deals and stuff like that, but it's generally on Saturdays.
Yeah.
I don't know if we got those lined up for tomorrow night or not. Maybe.
Maybe they did a deal for
maybe. And it is open tonight, so or I guess for our watch party.
Yeah, for the watch party, yeah.
So, yeah, if you can make it out, guys, come on out. And we have a good time out there, man.
Yeah.
And if you don't know, it's in Cornelius.
We're all doing that tonight, dude.
It's messed up, man.
Like 3 weeks off has really screwed us up.
It's killed us, man. And that's not the ultra talking.
No, that's just water. What are you talking about?
Man, tomorrow night, man, you guys come out. That's it for the Canes.
All right.
Oh, and did I say they had the Islanders tomorrow night?
Well, hey, they have the Islanders
tomorrow night.
Yeah.
So, hey, FYT.
Yeah.
All right, let's do a little baseball. And I'm going to say before we even get started, we're a little bitter.
Yeah.
Because the same team sent our asses home.
We hit the same buzzsaw, it looks like.
We had to play in the wild card round because we were the lowest division winner.
Yeah.
Cards, man, we had the game 1. I mean, we're in the 9th inning and we're up 2-0.
That was probably the hardest thing,
Oh, my God, man. And we imploded.
So I know I was watching the game at my house.
And I'm glad y'all didn't text me, man.
Well, see, I texted Justin because I was like, damn, Cardinals doing pretty good. And then all of a sudden, the Phillies started doing it. I'm like, Doug is probably tearing apart his house.
And you know what?
Right
I didn't. I sat right there and just took it in, man.
I was like,
I didn't even cuss. I just was like, are you kidding me?
I wasn't like, that was the thing. I was like, if it was a walkout grand slam, damn, right? Whatever.
Dude, it was a gut punch.
But it's just like, you had to sit there and watch it walk runs in.
It was similar to, I felt like I was boxing.
Yeah.
And somebody was body punching my butt to death.
Yeah. I texted Justin. I said, God,
it wouldn't end.
It was just, that was
it
the
just
thing.
never would end.
Well, it was like when we played y'all that first inning.
10-0.
Well, yeah, with bomb. I'm like, oh my God, when is it ever going to stop? We're going through our whole bullpen and it's the first inning.
Yeah.
So,
but the thing about the Phillies, I'll say this, and I know Steven and Justin have a little bit of animosity toward them as a division rival.
Yeah.
I get that.
Yeah.
But I know we said it on this program. We did. I know we did. Phillies are good.
So ask me who I'm pulling for in the World Series.
Well, I think most of America is.
Go ahead and ask me.
Who are you pulling for?
Phillies. As much as I hate it,
Yeah.
if they were playing the Guardians,
Yeah.
go Guardians. If they were playing the Yankees,
Yeah.
that's a push.
Would it be a push?
Well, I'll probably be the Yankees.
I'd be
though.
Yankees.
I'd probably be Yankees.
Yeah.
But since it's the friggin' Stros,
Yeah. And we'll get to that in a minute. And then, my buddy Butch, he's a Stros fan.
no, nothing against them.
But the 2017 thing is just is lingering.
It is.
But I'll say this, and I said this on this program before. The thing that pissed me off about the Astros was the fact that they're good.
They don't have to do that.
They don't
shit.
have to cheat.
They don't have to do that shit.
And that's what I said on
Yeah.
one of our episodes.
Yeah.
Why you didn't have to cheat?
There's no hey, you did put your chain on.
Yeah,
I didn't even realize you put the
on.
chain on. Yeah, that's you
You
nailed
didn't
it on the
have to
head.
cheat.
You didn't have to. You have all the talent in the world. And I'm gonna tell you right now, I hate Altuve.
But he's good.
He's good. Don't get me wrong. I know he's good.
He is 5'6" and crushes the ball.
Crushes it.
Crushes the ball.
I hate him. And I mean, Bergman is the man though. Bergman is great.
Pids. Anyway, no, I'm just kidding. But no, man, go back to the Phillies real quick, man. I knew the Phillies would be a tough out.
No.
They went ahead and put us away 2-0. And then the Braves series, I knew, and I think I texted you two guys, and I said, this is going to be a tough out. And y'all, I wasn't telling you guys anything you didn't know.
Right.
They're on a, just like you said about the Braves, they are on a roll.
So I compare them, not saying they're going to win the World Series this year.
But they're on a roll.
But they're playing how the Braves are playing.
Yes, they are.
And, talking about the Braves, they had brought up a good point at the end of the game. I know it was 4.
Yeah.
In game 4. We were fighting with the Mets the entire year to get the division.
You did.
The Phillies were sitting back there. Like, hey, we're wild card. We're good. We're good.
Yep.
That took a toll, I think, on the Braves.
Sure
Because you played hard for 182 games.
You had to bring it every night.
Or 162. You had to bring it every single night because if not, you could go down 2 games.
I mean, and the Phillies did too because they had to fight other teams for the wild card.
They did, but it was a little bit different.
You guys were 100-game winners.
Yeah.
And so, and I hate to say this. I know you hate the Mets.
Yeah.
But we respect. I mean,
no, all the respect in the
but
world.
how wouldn't you hate to be a Mets fan right now?
Yes.
You led the whole season.
Until the last week?
And I did see a stat on ESPN, and I meant to write it down. But basically, it said the last 2 seasons, the Mets had spent like 200 and something days in first place and had 0 division titles.
Yep.
I'm like, oh my!
And I think they're the first team since like 90 something to have 100 wins and not get to the divisional round.
Yeah.
So
crazy. I mean, and that's not throwing shade.
it's just facts.
I'm just putting it out.
It's just facts.
Yeah.
But I mean, I respect the Mets this year. They were a good team. Me and one of my
we thought
guys
they'd fold.
One of the guys I used to work with, his name is Johnny. He's a Mets fan. He started going back about the Braves. Like he was all F the Braves. They were lucky. I'm like, dude, you're better than that. You know they weren't lucky.
You got to tip your hat.
And that's what I said. I said, we weren't lucky. You had a chance to put us away at the end of the year.
Sure you did.
And you didn't.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. But
whatever makes you feel good.
Yeah, exactly. Well, he changed it. As soon as I said that, he changed it and started, hey, how about the Panthers? Like, shut up. But
there you go.
yeah, he had to flip the script real quick. But hey, it's gonna be a good World Series.
Well, and I wanted to mention too, my younger brother is a Padres fan.
Yeah.
I know everybody listening right now is going, there's a Padre fan. He's been a Padre fan since we were in high school. I told him, and he knew it. I told him, I said, man, the Phillies are going to be tough. And, I mean, we sat there and texted during every game. And he's like, I said, dude, they're good, man.
What did it end up being? Like, was it
3-1?
Was it 3-1?
Yeah. I mean, they've only lost 3 games.
Yeah.
We didn't beat them. Oh, it was 2. Because y'all only won 1.
It would
right?
have been 4-2, wasn't it?
Yeah. I think it was 3-1. I think they beat y'all 3-1.
We beat us.
And I think they beat no, it was 4-2. Padres was 4-2.
Because I think it's best of 7 once you
So
get to
they've
the
only
conference.
lost 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was 4-2.
So.
But they've only lost 3 games.
I mean, they're on a tear, man.
So we'll see. I still and if y'all want to wait, well, the games start tomorrow. I can tell you, I don't like Houston,
Yeah.
but I respect them.
Oh, yeah.
I think it'll be a good series. I'm still picking Houston.
I think Houston ends up winning it.
I think they got more talent.
But my heart, I would love the Phillies.
Yeah, I think, and I saw a map the other day
Yeah.
on social media, and it was like, here's the breakdown of America pulling for the World Series, and the only one was Texas was for Astros.
Right.
Everything else was Phillies.
Well, and it kind of solidifies in at least how good that division is.
Yeah.
If the Nationals won like 3 years ago, the Braves won last year, and the Phillies win, like we've had 3 different World Series winners. Like, how good is this division?
I mean, I'm going to be honest, Steven, that hate for the Astros is not there for me as bad as maybe at one point it was.
Yeah,
I don't really care who wins.
time.
I'm gonna be honest.
Kind of
with you.
time healed those wounds, right?
Yeah, I really don't. I really don't care who wins. I'm not sitting here going, I have this extreme hatred. You know, I really don't care.
Well,
I just want to see a good series.
I guess for me now, Houston's kind of like New England.
Yeah, it's tainted.
Yeah, well, no, not even that. It's just they're in it every year.
You get tired.
I'm kind of get tired. Oh,
So something different.
And again, it's very hypocritical because if it was the Braves
yeah.
or if it was the Cardinals, you'd be like, "Hey, beat us."
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. It's very hypocritical, but I guess me being not a fan, you know.
Yeah.
God, I'm just tired of them being. It
But
all the time,
I don't really have a preference on who wins.
I don't.
To be honest, I don't.
either.
I just want to see a good series.
Exactly.
And I do think the playoffs this year were really good.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I really think the playoffs were good.
Well, how about the damn Mariners and Mariners and the Guardians
and Guardians? Yeah.
They went to like 8-10 innings.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. And, you know, and I know a lot of people are not Yankee fans. I get that. Growing up, my dad was a huge Yankees fan. The evil empire went down, man.
Yeah.
I mean, but who beat them? Houston.
Yeah. All Rise is about to be out of the building.
So it's crazy. Yeah, and I saw something projecting about what he might get.
Was it what contract wise?
$500 million.
Oh yeah. Oh, easy.
Are you kidding me?
If Juan Soto is about to get 400,
oh, it's crazy, man.
this guy just hits what? How many home runs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So real quickly, and then we've spent probably more time than we need to. Cardinals finished, and I'm ready for the tie-in.
Yeah.
Cardinals won the Central, finished 93-69.
Nice.
They lost 69 times. So
what a number.
yeah. So again, we said we went out in the division round, or actually wild card round, 2-0 to the Phillies. Just real quickly, Goldschmidt finished 317, third in the major leagues. Home runs 35, which was 8th. RBIs 115, which was 4th. Michaelis led our pitching staff with 12 wins. It was announced yesterday actually, our pitching coach resigned.
No.
Our our hitting coach resigned, and Waino's coming back.
I do like the Waino coming back though.
Now, there's strong rumors that there are people who think that Pujols might be our hitting coach.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That'd be kind of cool.
And then I had another person say Yachty would be the pitching coach.
Oh.
So I don't know. It's probably just Cardinal fans, speculating.
The conspiracy
but
theories.
It was
hitting.
weird that those two did step down. They didn't.
Right.
They didn't get fired. They both resigned. So it was kind of weird. So I don't know. I don't know if that's going to happen or not. But real quick, that was it. I wanted to mention we've got like 4 guys that are in the final for Gold Glove and like 5 for Silver Slugger. So I'm not going to go into the names. You can go out on social media and see it. But real quickly, we wanted to shout out Pujols for joining the 700 Club.
Shout out to that man.
That's awesome. I mean, what a ride. People never thought that would happen.
Baseball history, man.
Yes. I mean, it's only 4.
If you're a fan of the game, you love it.
Yeah, there's only
it doesn't matter who it is.
Yeah, there's only 4. So, and I wanted to shout out the local kid, Alec Burleson. who's here and went to East Lincoln. He got pulled up toward the end of the season. In that game where Pujols hit his 700th home run, he hit his first major league home run.
Oh, wow, crazy.
So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's kind of weird.
So congratulations. I just wanted to throw that out. But I think that's all my Cardinal news. I did want to, I don't know if you noticed, through the riot, the St. Louis riot, I went out on Twitter and I was looking, Budweiser had put out commemorative cans for Wayno and Yachty.
Yeah.
And he actually got them for me. They're right down there.
Oh, no, I didn't even see that.
Yeah, if y'all want to pull them up, look them out. But he actually mailed them to me from St. Louis.
Oh, that is pretty
So
badass.
I want to shout him out, man. I mean, very cool.
Yeah, that is awesome.
He did not have to do that.
Yeah.
But I thought that was really cool, man.
That's badass, man.
Yeah, so wanted to shout him out, man, for doing that.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, man, A Cards, we'll see what happens. I think, we're losing a lot of older guys, so a lot of young talent's going to come up. Oh, and I did want to shout out Bader.
Yeah.
We traded him to the Yankees, unfortunately. I loved Bader. I hated to see him leave, but we needed to pitch him.
Yeah.
Man, he went off in the playoffs.
Yeah, he did good.
Oh, man, sweet. So
He did really well.
So good job, Harrison. Appreciate it. And he is a Florida Gator.
Yep. Chomp chomp. The Bravies did finish 101-61 for the season. They lost to the Phillies 3-1. And I mean, what can you say? I mean, they had a great year, great comeback. They got the division, came out from the grave, took it from the Mets. Yeah. We do have a couple of awards, kind of like Doug said. We got 4 for Silver Slugger, 5 actually. Yep. And then Gold Glove, we got 1, 2, 3, 4 for Gold Glove. Yep. And then we have Strider as a Rookie of the Year candidate.
Strider, he kills me, man.
Yep.
Did you know the dude's got some big legs, like big, you know what I mean?
A lot of power.
Yes. And that's where you get your fastballs.
And I really think they brought him back a little too early.
Yeah.
Personally. I don't think they should have brought him back game 2, but it is what it is.
But you guys are going to be set up with him.
Yeah.
I didn't call by name. I just want to make sure that my St. Louis guy, he had sent me that stuff, and I just want to make sure I got him. It's James.
Very nice.
Very cool. I just put it out there. I got to have those, and he responded. And he joked with me. He said, "Man, I'm apologize for my rapping job. You had to rap 2 big beers."
Yeah.
Dude, it was crazy, but it not a drop spilled.
Hey, there you go.
So
looks like they're pretty good condition.
But I really wanted to shout him out. Appreciate him doing that.
Yeah, that's
for me,
awesome.
Man.
James,
that was really cool.
That's
I told him if there's anything he needs, I mentioned the podcast too. So I told him, hey man, we'll hook him up.
Definitely, for sure. All right.
So that is baseball wrap up. Now, like I said, the series starts tomorrow night.
Yep.
And they did move it just so everybody might have cut on tonight thinking it was on tonight. They did move it so they didn't, clash with the NFL.
Yeah, NFL's daddy.
So, yeah, it opens up tomorrow night in Houston. I think 8 o'clock.
Okay.
All right. So, this is the big one before we start to the second part of this.
Okay.
College football.
All right.
We got a lot.
Yes.
You want to do like we normally do? Because I got some pretty big news.
Yeah. You want to save Charlotte for last?
Yeah, let's save it for last.
Okay. I can hit.
If you don't mind.
I do not mind at all. I'll hit App State, NC State. We'll kind of tag team Carolina, and then we'll talk about, SC Ole Miss.
Yeah, and I've got just local teams, what they've done.
So I'm not going to go through all App State's games since last podcast, but their last game they did win 42-17 against Georgia State. Chase Bryce had a bad game. He was 7-17 for 62 yards. Yep. So that looked like Baker Mayfield numbers. Offense was carried by the run game. Total rushing yards was 404 with 6 touchdowns, which is nuts. Yep. Cameron Peoples, dude, the coolest name. I won't say the coolest name in college football because General Booty is the coolest name in college football. Oh, yeah. But Cameron Peoples is up there. 23 carries, 168 yards, and 2 touchdowns. The defense had 6 sacks. And their next game is against Robert Morris on Saturday at 3:30.
Who is 0-7.
So hopefully they're about to be 0-8. Again, App State is 4-3. They're 2-2 in the Sun Belt, Travis, and 5th in the Sun Belt.
That is the Sun Belt.
Sun Belt, Travis.
Sun Belt, Travis.
Going to ACC, my pick of the year, NC State. Paul, I'm sorry, dude. I'm crying with you. Number 24 ranked, but they're going to keep following. Devin Leary is out for the year.
Yeah.
They're currently 5-2, 1-2 in the ACC, and they're 6th in the ACC Atlantic. Their next they were off this week. They're playing against Virginia Tech on Thursday at 7:30.
Tonight.
Tonight. Tonight. They're playing right now. It's not looking good for State with Leary being out. Jack Chambers will start going forward. He's a transfer from Charleston Southern.
Okay.
I'm gonna see if
Get an update.
Yeah,
there.
you hit. If you want to hit SC, and we'll talk about Ole Miss.
So, do we have an update on the NFL game?
I think it was 7-3.
And who's winning?
Tampa.
Boo. All right, cool. So I'm gonna hit the local ones. How about that?
Yeah.
And I'm gonna keep Charlotte for last.
Gotcha.
Just local schools other than the ones we like to hit heavily on. Wake, and you got to we got to take our hats off to Wake.
Oh, dude, they're awesome.
Wake is
State is 0-0.
Okay, cool. Wake is ranked 10th. They're in the top 10. You got to love that.
Sam Hartman, man, he's a killer.
They're 6-1. They beat BC 43-15. Tied for second in the Atlantic. And next up they got Louisville. And Louisville's always tough.
Yeah,
but they're only favored by 4.
Well, who's their Is Cunningham their quarterback?
I'm not sure.
I think it's something Cunningham.
But Louisville's always tough.
They always have the dual threat quarterback. It seems like.
Well, I mean Lamar,
Gino.
Let's see who else I want to hit real quick, and we'll talk about the Dukies. Which, by the way, Tar Heels beat Dukies.
Victory bell.
They're now 5-3. Give them credit, but they went to Miami. They thumped Miami.
Did they really?
Yes, they beat Miami at Miami 45-21.
Damn. And they have a decent quarterback.
Yeah,
they have a really good quarterback.
And that game was a good game against Carolina.
Yeah, it was.
And next up, they got BC, who is 2-5. You hit App State, South Carolina 5-2 off a big win. Man, beat Texas A&M.
Wow, they're 5-2. Well, they have Radler, don't they?
Yeah, and they beat Texas A&M.
Wow.
Of course, it seems like everybody's beating Texas A&M.
Right.
But up next, I think they have Missouri.
Okay.
And they're favored by 3.5. ECU's 5-3. They beat UCF 34-13. Up next at BYU.
Oh, that's a big game.
Yep. Coastal coming off a loss. Coastal 6-1. And Old Dominion went down there to Myrtle Beach and thumped them.
Old Dominion, who they beat week 1? They beat Virginia Tech week 1, did they not?
Yeah.
And I think it was in Virginia Tech too.
Yeah, but they went down to Myrtle and won Dirty Myrtle.
Dirty Myrtle.
They won Conway. 49.
Close enough.
49-21.
Wow.
And Coastal's at Marshall next week or this week, and then
App State.
Then at App. That's going to be a good one.
That is.
Real quick, who did I leave out? Did I leave out Clemson?
Clemson's
8-0, ranked 5th, beat Syracuse 27-21.
That was a close game,
good
too.
Game.
Syracuse looks great.
Syracuse is good, man.
I haven't seen a Syracuse team like this since probably McNabb.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Clemson's at Notre Dame. Clemson favored by 8.5.
They benched Lee, whatever his name is. They ended up benching him.
So who'd I leave out other than the national stuff?
We just got Tar Heels.
Let's talk about Tar Heels.
Well, they were off last week.
Yep.
But the week prior, they did beat them Dukies to bring the victory bell back. But that was a hell of a game.
It was a good game.
That wasn't we went in there and beat the shit out of them.
Really good game.
I mean, Drake May had to pull out all the stops, and he did. I love Drake May. I want him to be the next Carolina Panthers quarterback. Yep. He's just freaking good. I mean, for the year, he's got 2,283 yards, 24 touchdowns, 3 picks on 70% completion rating.
Pretty sweet.
And 378 yards rushing with 3 touchdowns. I mean, as a true freshman.
Yep.
I mean, I get he hasn't played top-tier talent.
No.
I mean, he
play who's on the schedule.
Exactly. But as a true freshman at 18 years old, 19 years old, I mean, the kid's killing it. Yep. I mean, as a team, if we're going to make the next steps, the defense will have to do better.
Yep.
And it is what it is.
Yep.
But that pass to, I think it was Green for the game-winning touchdown, it was beauty.
And they reviewed the footwork.
Yeah.
But he was in.
I mean, he was in. I mean, it was a beautiful ball.
Yep.
I think, if I remember correctly, May had to scramble a little bit to get
scramble to his right.
To get it to work. Yep. And just that, I love Drake May, man.
Yep.
I don't care where he goes in the NFL. Like, I want to be a Panther, but I will be cheering for him.
Him too. Again, I played against his dad.
Yep.
God, I'm old.
You are, sir.
But I do want to add that the Heels are now 6-1, and they are atop the Coastal, and they are up by 2 games.
Yep.
2 full games.
3-0 in the ACC, which I didn't realize we played all those ACC games already.
And something is coming up, and I'll go ahead and hit it. They are playing Pitt this week, who's 4-3.
And
they're favored by 3.
Mm.
But then they have
Virginia. Then it's Wake.
It's Wake. And the weird thing about that game every year, it's an out-of-conference game.
The Wake game is?
Yes, it's always out of conference. It's weird.
You talked about this last year.
It does not count as an ACC win.
I wonder why.
It's just an out-of-conference game because they have a formula on what you play within the two divisions.
Oh, so
the only way they could schedule it was to do it as an out-of-conference. Isn't that crazy? And it's in Winston-Salem. So it's going to be tough.
That'd be a fun game to go to.
Oh, man, that'd be cool.
Oh, my God, that'd be a fun
I will say
game
last time Carolina went there, they beat the wheels off Carolina. So,
Wake Forest did?
Yes.
Did we have Drake May, though?
No.
Exactly. We don't have a defense, so Sam Hartman might drop 700 yards and 6 touchdowns.
So Hill's looking good.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
And ranked 21 right now.
Yep, ranked 21. And again, Wake's at 10.
Yep.
So what was the 5 we said, the ACC teams that are ranked?
So we got Clemson, Wake, Syracuse, Carolina State.
And State.
Yep.
That's it. Okay, so I saved usually you would say the best for last. We saved the absolute worst, and that is a fact, for last.
Poor guys.
Now, again, I'm an alumnus of the Charlotte 49ers. They are my team, always will be. They're my school, they're my college. That's where my money went. Money goes to Florida now, sorry. Damn it, Bailey. Anyway, well, Charlotte, let's see, come off a 34-15 thumping on homecoming, and we are now 1-7. We were down 34-0, and the topper to FIU, we were 14.5-point favorites in that game. The next day, our coach, who I love the guy, he's always been cool, Will Healy, unfortunately, was fired. We saw it coming. The team is just awful.
No.
ESPN has, and I got this in my notes, ESPN has what they term as I guess it's the bottom 10.
Yeah.
And that is the 10 worst FBS teams in the nation.
So instead of a top 10, it's bottom 10.
And being number one is not good.
Yeah.
Charlotte's number one. So that means they're the worst team in FBS. So it's rough right now. The firing had to happen. I hate it for Coach Healy. I like the guy. Again, and we talked about it. We got the helmet. He's been very cool every time I've met him.
It's just a change of scenery.
It didn't work.
It could be he goes somewhere else and he has success. And
I hope he does.
I hope he does.
But basically right now, the offensive line coach, and I hope if I butcher this name, I apologize. It's Pete Rosamondo.
Ooh.
He is the interim.
Okay.
But they are going to have a national search. Healy was 15-24 overall in 5 seasons.
15-24?
Yeah. They've lost 12 of their past 14 games dating back to last season. This is a kicker. You ready?
Yeah, let's hear it.
Charlotte's 7 losses this season were by an average margin of 22.4 points. So to say our defense is not good, it's not good.
Yeah. I mean, I thought Carolina's defense was bad.
Yeah, it's bad. So, again, Coach Healy, I know you always listen because you're a friend of the show.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, man, I wish you nothing but the best. I hate it had to come to this, but it needed to happen. Mike Hill, athletic director, had to do what he had to do. Not sure who we're going to hire. I will tell you that one of the coaching candidates is Campbell coach Mike Minter.
Oh, that'd be badass.
And when we hired our first coach, Brad Lambert, Minter was a finalist.
Oh, very nice.
So he is a candidate.
That'll fix your defense.
So it'd be pretty cool. So we'll see. They've got several.
Well, can I just throw another name out there for you?
Yeah.
Just another name that you guys could look at.
Yeah.
I mean, very decent college coach. Currently not on a team.
I know where you're going with this.
Currently resides in Charlotte.
Here it comes.
Currently just got fired.
Okay, hold up. Silent manager just turned her head like Michael Myers when he comes up off the floor.
So let's just throw it out there. Matt Rule.
Oh my God.
Now, how crazy would that be?
Now this is
I don't want it to happen.
Now listen, Stephen. This has been put out in the universe.
But
it's been on Twitter.
How nuts would that be when you guys thought you got rid of Matt Rule?
Here's what I'm going to say. Here's what I'm going to say to Stephen. Can I rebut?
Please rebut.
I'm going to say this. I've already went down this road. I've already put it out there. Mysterious Tech guy, you'll have to come walk me down off a ledge. If that happens, I may go on a 4-state killing spree. I'm just going to tell you. And it is Halloween.
It's spooky season.
No offense to Matt Rule, and we're going to talk about him later.
Yeah.
No, I don't want to go that route. Well, I think me and Steven have actually talked. We think Rule's going to end up at Nebraska.
He'll go to one of the power conferences.
But that has been put out there, Steven. People have said this.
But he's had success in college.
Steven was killing us, man. He was like, hey, I don't have to sell my house. I don't have to change.
Yeah, like I don't have to change phones. Like the family can stay here. We love Charlotte. It's perfect.
Let's not.
I got you.
But anyway, I hear you.
I know.
But some of the other names I have heard. Satterfield, who was at App.
Yeah.
I've heard Skip Holtz mentioned.
Sounds from a good coaching tree.
So we'll see. But I will say this to wrap up the Niners. They are playing at Rice this week, and Rice is generally in that bottom 10 every year.
So is that Mahamaha's or Uncle Ben's?
Well, it might be Dirty Rice because the winner gets some free supply. But they're 4-3. They're actually playing good this year.
All right.
They are a 16-point favorite against us.
Who knows, man?
So that shows you how bad things are at Charlotte right now. But yeah, just wanted to say, with Charlotte going to the Atlantic next year, you got to step it up.
Yeah.
And what Mike Hill said was we were trending in the wrong direction.
Right.
So they're going to have to knock it out of the park for this next hire.
I love the Mike Minard. Like all jokes aside, like the Matt Rule thing, but
he's done a good job at Campbell.
I love the Mike Minard look.
He's done a good job at Campbell. They played Jackson State last week, Dion.
Yeah.
And they only lost by a touchdown. So
I think that'd be awesome.
So we'll see, man. Just want to throw that out there.
And just to think the alumni, they will go nuts.
Oh, I think they will.
With Mike Minard going there.
Yeah. So hey guys, all you Niner fans out there, hey man, just stay the course, man. And again, Coach Healy, I hate it, man. Good luck to you in your future endeavors.
Yes, sir.
All right, so let's go national real quick. We already covered state.
Yep.
So I tell you what, I'll cover mine and you cover Justin's for him.
Okay.
Is that cool?
Yeah.
Do you have the stats?
No.
You can look on here.
Okay.
But real quick, SC lost by 1 point at Utah on a 2-point conversion at the end of the game.
Yeah.
So SC's currently sitting 6-1. They are ranked 10th. I guess they're tied with Wake. I think you mentioned that.
Yeah, they are tied with Wake, which is kind of weird, I thought. But.
Yeah, and they're at Arizona this week. Arizona's 3-4, and SC is favored by 15.5. And one team I did leave. Now, we talked about Coastal. I wanted to hit Florida real quick because we always hit Florida because of my daughter. Mm-hmm. Florida's 4-3 coming off a thumping by LSU, 45-35. And I will say that's a segue into Justin's team because that's who I think took care of his team.
Yeah, LSU beat them 45-20. So it was crazy. Ole Miss was up by.
Oh, they were up 17-3.
Yeah. Well, they were up going into half by 3.
Yeah.
And it was 20-17. And all of a sudden the game turns to 45-20.
Bottom fell out.
So I know Jackson Dart did go out for a little bit or for the game or something like that. I'm sorry, I didn't follow Ole Miss, so this was all Justin's thing. But I know Jackson Dart went out, and they ended up dropping to 15 from 7. Yeah. So
and I think they're at Texas A&M this week, and they're favored by 2.
That's it, too, really?
2.
It's Jackson. I wonder how long Jackson Dart's out.
I wanted to say real quick, too, going back to Florida, real quick, I left this out. Florida has number 1 Georgia this week at the world's greatest cocktail party, who I attended that last year.
You did?
But, now Florida gets to play Georgia.
Yeah. Florida, Georgia line right there.
Yeah, boy. Yeah, that's all I'll say. Go Gators.
Chomp.
Georgia looks awesome.
No, Georgia's good, man.
We'll just give credit where credit's
and go Ole Miss. That's for Justin.
Yeah.
Well.
All right, so anything else?
What do you got there, bud?
Yeah, what do you got?
You have a team. I forgot.
Go, man, go.
Tech guy's got a team.
Go,
Mine's in the top 4.
Oh, he's Michigan.
Yeah,
Michigan.
He picked Michigan.
How convenient.
He picked the easy team.
How convenient.
But it's fine.
I went with the good coach.
Oh,
God.
Harbaugh.
Mm-hmm.
All right, cool.
Go for it.
So what did Michigan? I know they're 4, right?
Yeah.
They're 4, right?
Yeah.
And Clemson's 5.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alabama dropped 6.
Yeah.
We didn't talk about that Tennessee.
We didn't, but hit Michigan real quick.
I don't even know what to say.
Oh, I thought you had more to talk about. You said
I'm just saying, y'all
he's just
y'all have
claiming
been
them.
forgetting about my team.
Okay, well,
He's claiming them.
all right.
Yeah, of course I claim them.
Fucking Tennessee, dude.
Yeah, Tennessee won.
What is it? What is the thing? Rocky Top.
Rocky Top.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Rocky Top. Dude, what a win!
that was sweet, man.
And I got to tell you, the funniest thing I saw was that one security guard trying to stop them from taking that goalpost out of that stadium.
And they threw it in the river, dude.
I know. But he's watching them go by. He goes to do something. I'm like, what are you going to do?
Yeah.
He ain't doing
You're not
nothing.
stopping an angry
Just sit
mob.
there and smoke you a cigarette and enjoy the show.
Just look and say, I tried.
Like, hey, guys, stop. Okay, all right, wipe a cigarette.
They didn't listen.
Yeah, but hey, the hooker guy,
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
dude, looks great.
Yeah.
I mean, take down Bama, man. Like Bama has dominated Tennessee, especially in the past 10 years.
And Tennessee's what, 3 now?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, hey, good job, Vols. I wanted to say, if you haven't seen it, have you seen the unis they're wearing this week?
Yes.
The black ones?
Yes.
Those are pretty sweet.
They look awesome.
I think those are pretty sweet.
Look awesome.
So,
and
cool.
shout out to Kevin, friend of the show, Kevin. That's his college in Tennessee. Yeah.
Okay, cool. We won't get into college basketball, even though it's getting ready to start.
Yeah.
But I do want to add that the Heels are preseason number 1.
Yep.
And, everybody knew they were going to be.
Oh, of course.
And I think they set a record. That's the most.
They beat top. Yep.
Yeah. And Hubert just got a raise. Mm-hmm. He got a contract. Extension.
As he should.
And he should have.
Yep.
But we'll get into college basketball a little bit later. But, hey, we're like 12 days away.
Yeah, we're getting there,
ready
man.
to start. So, and that's, man, we talk about it. This is our busy time. So, life's going to happen. We may have to do some remote broadcasts, but we got a lot going on.
That's right.
All right, cool. That's the end of the first part of the podcast. We're going to take a little break. We will be right back. So we are. Here we go. We're going to do it. You ready? We are C.
S.
R.